morning, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello and welcome. My name's Chantel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I achieved this neutral, stunning eye look. For those of you who don't know, over the last few weeks I have been doing the I Heart Revolution Disney palettes, and I think there is like 8 or 9 in total, don't quote me on that. But today I'm going to be doing Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. There is 2 different palettes, one Snow White and then they have the extra for the 7 Dwarfs, and it looks like this. So yeah, this is the palette that I used today on my eyes, and if you'd like to see exactly what I did to create this eye look, then please do keep watching.
Right, jumping straight into the palette, I'm going straight into that dark brown colour. As you're about to see, it doesn't really show up on my skin tone, which is fine. And I was stupid enough to forget that if I wet the brush, I might have been able to get a darker colour, a darker payoff. I don't know why I didn't wet the brush, but yeah, it doesn't really show up a whole lot. There is a little bit there, but yeah, it works out, I guess. So I really just continue just packing that colour on, trying to deepen it as best as I can and building it up from my outer V's all the way through my crease. Well, halfway through to my crease, and then I add a lighter colour just to blend it all out just a little bit so that it's not so harsh. Even though the colour doesn't show up a whole bunch, I was still left with a harsh line. And I don't really like that. I like it proper blended. So yeah, I go in with a lighter colour as you're about to see and blend out the edges. So there's that lighter colour that I'm showing you now, and I do that in my inner corners, well, in my crease as you're about to see, and then around the edge just to take away any harsh lines. Last week I did do the main Snow White palette, so I will definitely link that video below so you guys can go and check out the look that I created with that palette. Now this is where the real fun happens. This gold shimmer is so buttery smooth. It really does show up as you're about to see. This is the best shimmer shade I have worked with doing any of the Disney palettes. Yeah, the other shimmer shades even are nice, but this was just low effort. It really does show up, and it's buttery smooth. It didn't crease, it didn't crumble. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It was really nice. And although the dark brown, the matte shades don't really show up, the shimmers were nice. And I think that this gold shade complemented that brown. Right, to complete the look, I'm going in with them Boohoo lashes. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but I will list them down below along with everything else that I've used in the description box. Yeah, absolutely loved these Boohoo lashes. The band wasn't thick, they're lightweight, it went on perfectly fine. I did have to trim them a little bit like normal, but yeah, there's no complaints here. I'm definitely going to be picking up a couple more. For the price, they are really nice, and I think since this video I have worn them a couple more times and they're still good to go. I still have them, so yeah, I think I'm on my 4th time wearing them now and they're still perfect. Next, I'm just going in with my MAC black eyeliner, and I'm just going to put that in the waterline to finish off the look. Right, going back into that dark brown shade, I'm going to put that alongside the black eyeliner that I just done to smoke out my under eyes just a little bit. Right, going into that lightest shimmer shade, the lightest one in the whole palette, I'm going to put that in my inner corner as my inner corner highlight. And as you can see, I've added my lipstick. I think it was one of the e.l.f. lipsticks, but like I say, I will definitely link that below. Now using my MAC Fix Plus setting spray, I just lock everything in place, and that's the finished look.
Right guys, so as you can see, this is the finished look, and as per usual, I thought I would quickly jump back on just to tell you my final thoughts on this palette and round up the video. Right, using this palette, it was a really nice palette. It's definitely a lot better than the Storybook palettes, although the colour selection is kind of bland. I mean, this is the darkest colour in the palette, as you can see, and when I was working with it on my eyes, as you can see, it doesn't really show up, but I just wanted it to be a neutral look anyway, given the colours, so it didn't really bother me, and I think I pulled it off. If I just swatch this colour, it does look pretty dark there, but on a darker skin tone, it doesn't really show up as it looks in the pan. But with the shimmers are absolutely divine. They're buttery, they are really pigmented. If I do a swatch of this one, let me show you. Lovely. Okay, this one, there you go. And then this one that I used on my eye, and then the last shimmer, this one that I put in my inner corner. Look at that, they all do really stand out, and they are buttery as well. So yeah, it's a really good formulation on the shimmers. Right, so if you ask me the question, would I buy this palette again? Yes, I would. It was definitely a bargain. It wasn't too expensive. I can't remember exactly how much it costs now, but it wasn't expensive at all, and I would buy it just for the shimmers alone. I mean, come on, they are buttery, pigmented, they stand out. I really do like this palette. I think this so far with the shimmers is the best shimmers that I've worked with since doing the Disney series. But yeah, if you've used this palette or any of the other Disney palettes, please feel free to drop a comment below how you found working with it and what your pros and cons are. Right guys, so if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate you, and if I could ask you to please hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already done so, and then click on the little notification bell beside it, and then click all so you never miss another upload from me. And while you're down there, if I could ask you to please hit the thumbs up button. It really does help me and my channel out, and I really do appreciate it. Right guys, so until next time, have a beautifully blessed day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.